Welcome to the Simpson College Storm Coaches Show. I'm Gabe Gilson along with head coach Brian Niemuth, the women's basketball head coach that is. Coach, thanks for coming on. 3 games last week as you played Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, MLK Day game. How'd that have an effect on your team going with so many games in 1 week?
Oh, it was a brutal week. We actually played the Saturday before that, so we had 4 games in 8 days. And it doesn't give you much time to fix anything in practice. What you got to do is you just prepare for your next opponent and move on. So I thought the ladies handled it pretty well. It's as mentally tough on you as it is physically, so we got through it okay.
Yeah, that's good. Big win over Luther just this last Saturday. I believe the score was 118-58. And just the previous week, 55-36 was the score against Luther. Talk about kind of the 2 games and how the difference was between the 2 wins there.
Well, I think part of it is we played on our floor, but the other thing is we decided to be more aggressive. First game I'll kind of take the blame for. We backed off a little bit. We wanted to make them beat us from outside. We wanted to basically spread the game out. And this week we just decided to play full court, get in their shorts, see what happened, and the tempo worked to our advantage.
It definitely did. Seemed like the whole team hit a 3-pointer or 2 during that game. Talk about your shooters and how that kind of was just crazy with the barrage of threes.
Yeah, we had 15 threes in that game, which got to be close to a record. But I think what happens is once you get up by a big margin, it's easier to shoot shots because you're not worried about whether you're making them or not. And then it's you get on a roll. You know, a couple people hit them on the team, and then you kind of relax and you hit your shot, and then your teammate hits their shot. It's kind of like in baseball when you get an inning going where you get hit after hit. You just get the team on a roll and everybody jumps in, and that's kind of what happened.
Yeah, that definitely did. Saturday also was your 450th win. I heard that you weren't even sure about that and kind of maybe surprised, caught you off guard there. But long career that you've had, really an outstanding career in my opinion. What that win mean to you?
Well, I was a little surprised. Brian Gilson, the sports information director, had mentioned that it was coming up, and I didn't really put 2 and 2 together, so I didn't really think about it much. But you know, it's always nice. It's funny, you know, your team wins, the players go out there and bust their butts and do all the dirty work, and then you get credit for the win. But 450 means I've been around for a while, and I've had a lot of good players, and you know, I think I'll appreciate it more when I retire, and I'm not ready to do that yet, but it's a nice number to get to, and hopefully we can keep adding.
Yeah, talk about your players a little bit. Had a number of players transfer in this season. Been a nice surprise, nice addition, and talk about those players a little bit.
Yeah, those players have been great for us, and the thing that I think more than anything than on the court, they fit in well off the court too. So they've kept the team chemistry going. They're great young ladies. 4 of them were all-state players, and so obviously they bring a lot of ability to our program too. But I think more than anything, they've brought a new excitement, and they're bonding well with their teammates, and it's made other people work harder, and it's been very good for this program.
2 games this week at Loras and at Dubuque. So 2 trips to Dubuque. I talked to Coach Zanders about this a little bit. What's that mean for you, getting to go to the east side of Des Moines, or to the east side of the state a few times? Yeah,
I'm really looking forward and getting on the bus on Wednesday and driving out there and coming back, and then doing it again Saturday. It's just something you got to do, and whether we do it back to back or we do it different times, it's still trips we have to make. So, you know, our focus will be on who we're playing and how we're going to prepare for that game, and making sure we're ready to play, and the bus trip is just an opportunity to watch a couple movies.
All right, well, thanks a lot, Coach Niemuth, for coming on, and for head coach Brian Niemuth. I'm Gabe Gilson, and this has been the Storm Coaches Show.